Hello Gemini, welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your weekly reading or for the next 7 to 14 days. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, we're going to go into money and career, any love messages that want to come through, how you're lucky during this time period, and any spirit messages that want to come through for you. We're getting started here with the Spirit of the Animals Oracle, then we'll go into some tarot, more Oracle, tea leaf, and we'll end with angel answers. Well, Gemini, you got the Horse and Freedom. Beautiful. I love this energy for you. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls to you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Awesome. Love that for you, Gemini. Okay, let's go over to the Rider Tarot. If you're interested in any of these decks, they are listed below as usual. And also, I did a spirit messages from your pets on the other side. So I will link that reading at the end of this video. So any spirit messages from your pet or pets on the other side that want to come through, you might want to listen to that video. And I will be doing them on a regular basis. You've got the Two of Cups. So there's an important partnership going on right now. This could be in business or in love, but it's a really important partnership happening right now. You could be working on a project with someone having to do with business. You could be teaming up with someone. Someone could have asked you to assist them with something for pay, like a side job. I feel like this is something big. This is something big for you personally. So, I mean, it could have to do with assisting someone else in something that they're doing for pay, but Gemini, I feel like this is more about you, and it's something big. Okay, let's go a little further here. What else for Gemini? Okay, we have the Two of Wands. This is about making your plan, making a decision. You could have more than one choice right now. I feel like there's not a bad decision for you. With this card, I rarely feel like there is a bad decision, but there's something that you need to decide. It could have to do with the timing of something that you're trying to accomplish. If it's the right time for that, if you think it's the right time. It could also have to do with turning away from something that's not working. I don't get that too much with this card, but what I'm really noticing right now is the person is looking forward, okay? This person is looking forward, wondering what can I make of this situation? What can I make of this opportunity? And it's way bigger than you realize right now. I feel like you have had a small amount of success, which is exciting enough, but there's something way, way, way bigger. You're not really seeing how big your world is right now, but you soon will. And this isn't one of those decisions that you're afraid of, that's tough to make. It's something that you know is before you. Like I said, I think for somebody listening, it has to do with the timing of something that you're trying to decide on. You've already decided what you want to do, but there's some kind of timing involved. It could have to do with timing with this other person. Maybe you're trying to time something with someone else that you're working with. Okay, you just need to be on the same page because, you know, you have separate lives and you have to find a way to sync your schedules. Okay, and we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is energy of like not wanting to see something. This is the energy of restricting yourself. I'm not really getting that energy too strong here, but that card came out for a reason, Gemini. So let's go further and clarify and see what this means. I think maybe there's something you are aware of, but you're kind of disappointed and you wish it would just go away. It's not something that has to affect you, but I feel like you're disappointed in somebody else's behavior, but I don't feel like it's this Two of Cups person at all. I feel like it's someone like you wish would just like enjoy life and have fun with you, maybe a friend. But they're not on the same wavelength as you are, unfortunately, because you really like this person. The Two of Cups is being clarified by the Ace of Wands. Okay, so there is a passionate new beginning, an offer, something that makes you really excited, something that makes you grow creatively. And And this has to do with your partnership. This is about growing together, but it also affects you in a healthy way individually, as an individual. I meant to say you as an individual Gemini. This could be about a creative art, creative project, something that just really is in your soul. Just something that you just really, really like to do. Okay. Let's clarify the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. I feel like you're getting a really big message or offer, something exciting, and it's bigger than you dreamed of. Because look, this person here is holding this like tiny little globe, not realizing their world is way, way bigger than they ever dreamed of, okay? And that's where this gift comes in, like this really exciting offer. And there's lots of potential for growth for a long period of time. The 2 of Wands, check it out, is being clarified by the Empress. So there could be a Taurus in your life or possibly Libra. And this is about abundance, growth, fertility, something very lush and fertile. Your idea, your business could be very lush and fertile. For others of you, because we do have the 2 of Cups and we have another 2 with the 2 of Wands, this could have to do with pregnancy or starting a family. So if this is what you want, you know, now might be the time that it's happening. If this is not what you want, be extra careful, okay? For others of you, this could be in addition to your pet family. Okay, and I feel like welcome love, like the more the merrier. Okay, so to me this would mean that you're abundant enough that you have the time, means, money to adopt another pet. I say another because I feel like you already have some, but for those of you that don't have pets and you're considering it, you know, just do what I always suggest and make sure you understand everything about that type of animal. Make sure you have a good vet and all of that. Make sure you're prepared. You can spend enough time with your pet. I talk about animals a lot in my readings, and like I said, I did just publish a reading on animal spirit messages from our pets on the other side. So that's really on my mind a lot right now. I feel like for somebody here, this is a really exciting time. Like you have the time to take care of your pet, or plural, you know, or pets. You have the time to do that and do what you love career-wise too. I feel like everything's just kind of coming together. And look, we have horse and freedom too. It's like, you know, your pet family brings you love, you give them love, and there's a sense of freedom because this kind of love is unconditional, okay? So that gives a sense of freedom, an open heart, okay? A heart that is not like closed off and afraid. This is the opposite of that. And the 8 of Swords is being clarified by the 4 of Pentacles, so you might be afraid to look at your financial situation. I don't think it's as bad as you think it might be. You may need to discuss this with your partner or your roommate. Maybe you're afraid that things are looking kind of bleak, but they're not as bad as they seem. And once you talk to this other person and, you know, realize, you know, they're not worried, then you can like discuss like who's paying what bill, what needs to get done, when it comes to sorting out your finances and whatnot. It's not going to be as scary, and that's something that will free you up. You won't feel as constrained financially. It's just a matter of speaking up and saying, hey, you know, say the other person's the one that's been paying the bills. Can we go over our bills together? Because I'm not really sure, you know, if I should make a double payment on such and such if we have, you know, a utility bill that hasn't been paid yet or something like that. It's like something I feel like someone listening has been kind of worried about, and you're afraid to go to the other person, whether it's your partner, spouse, or roommate. Just talk about it. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's not as bad as you might think. And this is reminding me of, this was like 5 years ago. I received it, I forget what it was, like a message at my door that I needed to pick up certified mail at the post office. And I panicked. I totally panicked. I'm like, oh, this can't be good. This has got to be really bad. Freaked out so bad. And my friend, who is also a reader, told me it's not as bad as you think. You know, whatever it is, it's, you know, it's not bad. It's like something that's like, you know, you need to You need to open your mail. You need to be informed, whatever this is, but it's not bad. And it really wasn't. So I got myself all sick and freaked out over this. It was just a piece of mail that I had to go get at the post office that they couldn't deliver to my address. So I feel like, Gemini, for somebody listening, this is a similar situation. You're like, oh God, I don't want to look at this. I don't want to look at this. And you're freaking yourself out, thinking something's really awful when it's not. Okay, so the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Two of Wands with the Empress and the Eight of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. We're clarifying with the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Okay. My video, I think, is called Spirit Messages from Pets on the Other Side. I keep saying it differently, but I believe that's what it's called. But regardless, you'll know what it is. It'll be linked at the end of this video. Oh, look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. And this is Jophiel, Archangel Jophiel. It says financial security for yourself and for your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, and passing on knowledge. This is about legacy, unexpected money. This could be something that, you know, you're earning on your own, but it's more than you ever dreamed of. It's enough to make your dreams come true sooner than later. Beautiful. Okay, clarifying the Two of Wands with the Empress. Oh, we have the Emperor and Archangel Michael, or Saint Michael. So this is really amazing. The Empress and the Emperor. This is very powerful. This is a very powerful, confident, deliberate, very prosperous, abundant reading. Okay, Emperor, Archangel Michael. Logic and organization will increase your success. Yes, take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role, and it's about structure and discipline. Okay, so Gemini, you might need to discipline yourself a little bit more, and you might think that sounds crazy because you have a really like set schedule and you carve out time for the things you need to do and the things that you like to do with your spare time. But I feel like there's something that you're realizing you've been spending a little too much time on, and just as an example, because I'm not a video game person, but like maybe you've been playing video games a little bit too long and you're like, oh, I was bored with this an hour ago and I could have been reading or studying or working on my new project or a house project or something like that. So it's something like, don't make yourself feel guilty about it. It's just something that's coming to your awareness that like I said, like if it's like a video game thing or something like that, and you're realizing, oh, I was bored with that an hour ago. Like, why did I keep doing that? Or you wanted to leave a party much sooner, and you could have without hurting anybody's feelings, or you could have said ahead of time, listen, I'd love to drop by your party, but I can only drop in because, you know, I have to get to work, or I have a project at home I'm working on, or whatever. You might not even need to give the reason, but just let the person know ahead of time, listen, I'd love to come by. Thank you for the invitation. I just can't stay. If you tell them ahead of time, their heart's not going to sink when you say, you know, thank you for inviting me. I need to get going. Okay, the Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles is being clarified. Speaking of studious, the Page of Pentacles, Page of Earth. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Yes, we have the Ace of Wands. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships, and also a new area of study. So you could be in school, but if you're not in school, you could be learning something new or deciding there's something new you want to learn all about, and it's very exciting. Love it, Gemini. All right, let's go over to the Kipper deck. What else do we have for Gemini? Don't forget to check your other signs, Gemini. There could be additional messages there for you. All right, Gemini. Okay. We have poverty. Don't let this scare you. If you like numerology, this is 37. This breaks down to 10, which means the end of a cycle. So if you've been worried about money, like I said, it's not as bad as it seems. It's time to speak up. Talk to your roommate, your spouse, whoever you pay bills with. Talk to them. For others of you, Go online and see if there are grants, scholarships, housing assistance. Don't be ashamed. Don't let pride get in the way. Everybody needs a little bit of help once in a while, right? There could be assistance for you. There could be a special business loan for you as well. Definitely look. And we have official person, number 22. There's someone who can help you out, who can lead you, guide you. This could be someone you're signing a contract with, okay? Which is very exciting. And I'm trying not to mess up this layout here. Okay, and we have pathway, beautiful. You are on an exciting, beautiful, prosperous new path. Your world is vast. Number 35, that breaks down to 8. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is really exciting. There's your path to success right there, Gemini. All right, let's go over to the tea leaf fortune cards and see what else we have. What else does Gemini need to know? All right, one more. What do we have for Gemini? Dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. This is a pleasant experience with a friend where you do not feel like you're struggling with them. You're not struggling to have a good time. There's no drama. That's a lighthearted, pleasant experience. I feel like being that it's over here in this area of the reading, it might be with this person you're partnering up with in business or in love, but it's a good friend type feeling. This person is going to make you feel better about what you're worried about. If you talk to them about it, we have dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay, and let's get one more from here. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there's someone you've been dealing with that's always negative and down or full of drama. And that's not the person where you're having that pleasure with a close friend energy. That's not the person, it's someone else. It could be someone that has dark hair or dark complexion. I'm going to pick the next card from here too because it kind of flipped over. And it says handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. What I'm getting is that this could be with a stranger, someone who is drawing up a contract for you and a business partner, or this could be like a marriage contract if you're getting married. So I like that a lot. That's a good vibe. That's a good deal. Okay, so let's go over to the other half of this deck and see what else we have for you, Gemini. Okay, Weeping Willow, family sorrow. So let's go deeper here. I think this has to do with whatever you've been worried about. Like you're thinking it's going to be so awful in the end of the world, and you're really draining your own energy with worry. So it's time to speak up. It's time to talk to somebody, and you're going to realize it's not so bad, and it's going to be a big, big sigh of relief. All right. We have X. Okay, you feel like forces. It says forces working against you. It's time to cut this out, okay? There are not forces working against you. You have forces on your side, actually, but you think they're against you. So it's time for you to open up, reach out. Like I said, if this is not like a roommate or someone you need to discuss finances with or bills with, there might be something you can apply for that will give you some assistance. There's definitely information out there for you. Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yes, beautiful. So I think you're afraid of disappointing somebody, but you're not going to. You're just not. You're worried about something that you don't need to worry about. All right, so let's go over to the angel answers. If you have a particular question, Gemini, you can reflect on it now, but you don't have to. What else for Gemini? Ooh, something exciting within the next few months. I think you're going to get an important answer within the next few months, or this exciting new contract will be drawn up in the next few months, okay? I feel like this is a very prosperous, abundant endeavor for you. Could be a new job. It could be something you're doing on the side. It's very powerful, and you are like in a very powerful partnership with spirit as well, okay? Because you're on the right path, so spirit is really like, yes, Gemini, let's go. It's time. Here we go. Helpful people. Like I said, there's assistance for you, okay? However you need assistance, seek it because it's there. And we got one more from here. Oh, listen to your intuition. That's a big one. Listen to your intuition. You know deep down, Gemini, what to do, what's healthiest for you. You know what has become excessive to you because you start to feel kind of like tired and like you had too much sugar, even though you didn't have sugar, kind of like that wiped out feeling. It's just because something has become a little overkill for you. It could be being in the company with a certain person, or that scenario I gave, like playing a video game a couple of hours too long, or an hour too long, whatever I said, or something like that. Or maybe not ensuring that you get enough sleep. And just listen to your body, listen to your intuition, and that's how you can make these corrections, okay? Wonderful reading, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.